Hi, and welcome to Musicians Hangout with your hosts, Crash Fistfight from Fatal Butterfly and Dissonant Chaos, and Maxine Maxwell from the Maxwells.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. It's great to be back. Musicians Hangout Week 37.
Happy Wednesday, and thank you for joining us all tonight.
Absolutely. What a great week it's been. We had some sunshine out here. It's been a nice day. It's been a good week.
I wonder if it's still supposed to snow by the end of the week. Have you heard that?
Oh, I saw that on my weather app, and I'm like, oh, no. None of that.
Like typical. Every time.
Well, thanks so much for joining us. I'll go over the mission statement, and we will introduce our guests to you. Our mission statement for Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution to create friendships with other artists and build a community network to save music.
Absolutely.
So, welcome to our show, Craptastic. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourselves individually and tell us your role in your band.
All right.
I am Jeff, and I play guitar.
I'm Gretchen. I am the lead vocalist, and I play the bass.
And I'm Brian, and I play drums.
Yes.
And write all the songs, pretty much.
Oh, right on. That's cool.
Awesome.
I annoy these guys with ideas all the time. Then they make it happen.
That's awesome. Very cool. So, tell us a little bit about your band and how it got its name.
Okay, so let's see. About a little over a year ago, we met. Brian and I are married, and we decided to take our some of the songs that he had written, and we wanted to play them live again in a live situation. We are also in a cover band, and we were kind of missing the playing original music out, so we put an ad on Craigslist, and Jeff answered it, and he was okay with us having 4 dogs and being annoying, being an annoying married couple, and he stuck with us. And while we were, rehearsing in the beginning, we were throwing around some different names, and then I think it's because the reason we came up with Craptastica, or at least in my opinion, it's because I started playing the bass while in this band, so I wasn't playing bass before that, and I felt like an imposter, so I was like, well, let's just call it like Craptastica, so that we can joke around and say if we suck, then that's just living up to our name.
You guys don't suck. I've checked out some of your videos online.
No, you guys are amazing, actually.
You're not living up to your name, dang it.
Dang it. Well,
There's still time.
yeah, there's still time. Yeah, so now we're just, we made the logo, we made the shirts, that's our name.
Love your logo.
I love your logo.
Yeah. Who designed
Yeah.
it?
Dusty.
So Dusty Hayes,
Okay.
he does all of our promo posters, and he made our logo. And
I actually
he
saw
goes-
on your guys' Facebook page that you guys gave him a big shout out for that.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, he's great. Every time we have a show, I ask him, I'm like, here's the details. That's all I give him. And then he just makes a masterpiece every time.
That's awesome.
He's
Awesome.
expert.
Good to have a friend
Yeah.
like that. Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
we like to name drop everyone so that we can, promote everyone that helps out bands and bands themselves. So,
Yep.
Yeah,
About the groups.
very cool.
Yeah.
So, could you tell us a little bit about how you guys started out as musicians yourselves?
I'll go first.
Uh,
No pressure.
my family just always had a piano around, and my older siblings took piano lessons, and so I took piano lessons. And at some point, I was like, "Oh, piano's not really cool," so I started playing guitar, and that was about it. Just kept going and playing bands, and here I am, many years later.
Look where you've made it.
I know.
This is the
Yes.
all the way to the
This
top.
is
all
yeah.
led to this moment.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yep. Yeah.
Want to go?
I was Well, I grew up. There was a piano in my house. And I actually was gonna say that.
Oh, I stole your story.
You did.
Sorry.
No, I don't know how to read music or any of that stuff, but I listen to it, and so I just do everything by ear. So I got a bass because I play bass usually. It's like what I like to play the best, but
I started playing bass before I was a drummer too, actually.
yeah, and and so anyway, that was like about like 97, I think. So and then I just and then I graduated from school, and I got my dad really excited because I asked if I could move into his garage and like play drums. And he was like, all right, I guess. So that's what I did with my educational background. I delivered pizza.
I don't disagree with this.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? So I moved to Shelton because that's where you should go. And I played drums in my dad's garage very badly. And then I stopped doing that for a while, and then I played bass in some other bands,
guitar.
and now here I am playing drums again.
Sweet.
And
So that's it.
he's being really modest. He can play pretty much anything if he wants to. He just plays it. So
Oh wow, very cool.
Hate that.
he's one of those people.
Wow.
So I grew up singing, like I always had records, and we didn't have a piano in our house. My grandma had a piano, so I did not have a piano, but that's okay. I kind of was like, I mean, I would just sing along and like make up choreographed dances to like all my records.
Oh, I
And-
love that.
I have
Yeah.
done that so many times,
Yes.
Yeah, and
especially
then,
to the Beach Boys. They were my favorite.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
boys.
I mean, I was like really into Olivia Newton-John and like
Oh.
Michael Jackson and the Go-Go's.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was in choir from like 6th grade all the way through high school, and I went to college for vocal performance. And when I was in college, I realized that I didn't need to pay to get a degree to be a singer. So I stopped doing that, but I still took like choir, and then I joined my first band, like created my first band in college, and have been doing bands ever since. And it was always just singing. I was never playing an instrument
Okay.
until this last year. Playing bass.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Send me ideas and stuff though.
Yeah, I
On
sent
guitar
ideas, but
and
it was me
piano.
like just
On the
not
kazoo.
kind of
Yeah, she
playing
would
the
send me
guitar.
didgeridoo tracks.
Yeah.
Not true, not true.
Now you have to, just so it can be true.
Right.
Yeah, I probably will. I will now. That's the
Yep.
vision.
Yep, that's a goal.
Yes.
It was all didgeridoo mouth.
Well, thanks for sharing. Where are you guys located tonight?
We are in lovely Burien, Washington.
Nice.
Yes. B-Town.
E-Town. That's great. How's your weather over there?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a beautiful day today.
It was
Really
a
nice.
beautiful, actually, yeah, it was totally sunny all day.
That's nice.
Awesome.
It was nice here too. I'm over in Squim, sunny Squim, over on the Olympic Peninsula.
In the rain shadow or something, right?
Yeah. So it's definitely a rain shadow. It's beautiful here.
Yay.
And Crash, she's over in Lake Stevens.
And I will. Miss.
Yes.
It was beautiful all day.
That's great. Yeah, Washington. The sun shone on us today. Yeah.
You guys been to Burien before?
Oh, God, yes.
I don't think I have.
What?
Really?
From North Dakota, and I actually haven't been everywhere in Washington State yet.
It's just like SeaTac area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with this. People
You're
assume
like,
I'm from Tacoma, so I should know this because a lot of people assume I'm from Tacoma. I'm not.
Really?
Really? Yeah. In fact, I'm listed on the festival that I'm playing in May. I'm playing the Hybrid Festival in Everett at Tony V's, and I'm listed as from Tacoma, Washington. And I thought that was funny because Tacoma always tries to claim us, and I don't mind. I love Tacoma too. If they love,
Interesting.
I love them.
Yeah, I do love Tacoma. I lived in Tacoma for like 6 years, and I actually went to high school in Tacoma. I like Tacoma.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. There's some good in Tacoma, man.
Yes.
Yes.
It's all right.
Love that stinky city.
Yes.
Some parts of Tacoma, I feel like I'm gonna get killed or something, but
Come to
it's
Burien.
pretty ghetto in some places.
I think that's kind of anywhere at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Oh yeah.
several cool places to play music around here in Burien.
Uh-huh.
Like
Cool.
there's seems like Burien, White Center, like
Yeah.
area. There's like 3 or 4 pretty reasonable places to play. You got
Yeah.
Elmer's, you got Black Zia.
Black Zia,
Black
Elmer's.
Zia. I played the Black Zia before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Zia.
Yeah, there's the Southgate roller rink. They put on shows as well.
That sounds
Yeah,
cool.
I think I played with Zombie Jihad.
Huh.
There,
Zombie-
everybody's
what's it
played
called?
with
Zombie
Zombie
Jihad?
Jihad. Yes,
Awesome. That's awesome.
and like everybody I know, Zombie Jihad at one point. I was like,
Oh, okay. Oh my God! Now she's gonna play with her squeaky ball.
Oh, that's okay. It's cool.
That's
Tell us
okay.
a little bit about your.
You cut out. Show us a little bit about what?
Oh, tell us about your fur babies. Who you
Yeah.
got there?
Okay. Well, this is Charcoal,
Oh, hi.
and the other little one that you saw that now you see again. This is Roxy, and she's the OG.
Oh, Roxy.
She's
Whatever, dude.
she's a terrier, and she's really opinionated. And
they are.
this is a mini Schnauzer, and then I don't know if you can see.
I don't know if that logo is on the whole time or if
Yeah.
that's just on for us.
Yeah, so there's a beagle right here, and he's blind. And then the
No.
German Shepherd is somewhere. I don't see her right now, but the German Shepherd and the beagle came to our yard one day. Our neighbors were walking with them down the street and asked if we knew whose they were, and we didn't. So we ended up keeping them in our yard and then keeping them forever.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Yeah.
Sometimes the right animals just find you.
Yep, it's true.
it's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Looks like a good fur baby family.
Yes, we are a pack.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I love it. I love it. I love fur babies. Well, cool. How long have you guys been in your band?
So let's see. When did we start officially? Was it November?
November of not last year, but the year before.
So-
Whatever what that was.
Oh, okay.
November of 2018.
I think
18.
that the text, if I recall, was
Yeah.
like Gretchen was like, "Oh, we got somebody to play guitar." And I was like, "Cool." And then I was like, "Can you come over today?" And she's like, "Can you come over now?" And he's like, "Yep." And then and that was pretty much how easy it's been.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I live like a mile away. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Great. That's the best.
Sure.
So
I
Heck
can
yeah.
walk over. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
it's been like
That is
super
the
easy like that.
It only took 15 years to find someone cool on Craigslist. We've all done this.
The Craigslist.
Everybody that has ever done music knows the Craigslist ordeal.
Yeah.
I have not had to do that, but
Oh, that's good.
I found one of my favorite bass players to play with, Trent,
Mhm.
who lives in, when I lived down in Longview, found him on Craigslist. And I really miss jamming with Trent. He was amazing. Just
Yeah,
amazing.
We've had a few Craigslist success stories, and then like a gazillion not.
oh yeah, I'm
See,
sure.
I've always had luck with
Oh,
Craigslist.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
always had good luck with Craigslist.
That
But I
is
hear horror stories.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we've had some stories, but it's funny later.
Yeah.
It makes for some good stories, which we don't mind if you share.
I could share one. I said we're in a cover band as well. And we were looking for a male singer. I'm the lead female singer, and we were looking for somebody who could do like heavier rock stuff. And so this guy answered this ad, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I can totally do everything, and this is like my strong suit." So we came over, and one, he didn't know at all any of the songs, and two, we nicknamed him John Mumbler because he just stood there and was like, it was really bad, really bad. And so
My.
I just basically was like, we went through like our whole rehearsal, and then at the end I was like, just some advice, like just be honest in your answer, like, so you don't waste everyone's time.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. John Humbler.
Well, at least Craigslist came through for you.
Yes, it did.
For all that it put you through, it came through.
It did. And it was, it's good practice, I suppose. And we will have, we played our first show in June. So we're coming up on our 1 year show anniversary.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you playing a show for your show anniversary?
Nope.
Just in the bedroom where we were.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, we have a show scheduled pretty much every month until I think we're booked through July.
Well, we're skipping June right now, aren't we?
No, I think we have a show in June.
Oh.
I just can't remember right now. Oh yeah, we do have a show in June at the Royal Room.
Heck yeah. You can celebrate there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, if anybody, speaking of shows, this is not a segue, but if anybody has seen my drum throne that I left at the Sunset, I would like it back. Thank you very much. It's $180. I didn't want to have to say.
Oh, my
There
heart
you go.
for you, friend. I'm sorry. You're never going to do that again. Maybe you will. Maybe you will.
I know. You know,
never know.
what comes around goes around.
Yeah. It might come back to
I
you.
don't want it to come back.
I think we played January 4th.
It was January 5th or 6th at the Sunset.
We're both school teachers, Gretchen and I, and so it was like the worst of combinations. Like we had to go back from winter break it was Sunday. And we had to go back from winter break on that Monday, and we're like all disgruntled.
Oh
And,
no.
We played the show, and then we're like, we gotta get out of here. And then I left my drum throne there.
And he texted me like, grab my coat. Don't forget my coat.
I was all hell bent on my coat. It is a nice coat.
It's a really
Actually, I'm actually happier I have the coat.
I would have been pissed.
Well, I'll bring the coat out in a minute. You can see.
We need to see the coat now. Yeah, show and tell the coat.
Yeah. I want to see this amazing coat that you had to leave an amazing drum thing behind. Like,
Yeah.
It's more important.
Left your throne over your coat. Jeez, it must be a wonderful
Yes.
coat.
I know. Later, we'll take you on a tour of our rehearsal space, which is
love that.
basically.
ooh, we would love that. Oh, Maxine and I totally want to dork out on your drums.
Yep, we do. You
Okay.
gotta take us on the virtual tour.
Oh, well,
I have been so lazy. I still
I
have
tell you
not
about
put
them
my
right
drums
now.
together.
It came from
As you can see, like
14-year-old's garage
behind
in
there.
1998. $10, and I haven't changed them since. That's my drum.
Well, I wanted to say, Brian, Gretchen, I totally respect that you're teachers. I'm a high school teacher, so I get it. I don't know if I would want to do a show the day before I went back from winter break. That would suck.
Yeah. It was. Did you say you're a teacher?
Yes,
You're a high school teacher.
I'm a high school teacher. I teach art and social skills.
Nice.
We
What do
are high school teachers as well.
what do you
Yay!
guys teach?
What do you teach?
I teach drums.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
He teaches.
like-
He doesn't.
You have my dream job.
He doesn't.
Right.
He teaches math, so the same.
Wow.
And, yeah, he's.
I can only count the 4, so pff,
Sir.
Nah, but that's all you need.
that is. I mean, it's just a divisible of 4s.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. He teaches like upper level math, and I teach beginning language learners. So all
Ooh,
the kids that are coming here from other countries.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's so awesome.
How do you get around? Okay, so how do you get around all of English slang words?
Oh, yes.
It's really hard, and honestly, the students are really good at learning all the bad words first.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
All are in other languages. Come on.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the most fun, and
Uh-huh.
really. So they practice those a lot in my classroom, and I'm just like, like I'm not like I'm pretty laid back, but I'm like, you got to know your audience because
Yeah, you
might
do.
not. But slang, I mean, they'll just ask me what it means, and I'll explain it.
hmm.
Because they'll hear the students talking, they'll hear them say like "What's up" or whatever, and then
That makes sense.
they learn it, and then they want to know what it is.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Yeah.
That must be a very rewarding program, to see that progress, it helping them fit in, like it's helping them, with the cross culture thing.
Yeah, it is rewarding. I think she has it in her mouth. It is rewarding. It's also sometimes
Challenge.
traumatic, sad, and stressful, but
Yeah, that's teaching. Yeah,
yes.
it is. Any subject. Yeah, and
I
like
think, well, it comes down to parenting too, because let me tell you, it's like, your kids can be assholes sometimes. Your own kids.
oh, we know
Yeah.
sometimes we have a classroom full of 40 assholes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're like stuck in their
You
teenage
have 40?
bodies.
You have 40 in your classroom?
No, I was over exaggerating. I think my largest one is 32. I think my largest class is 32.
Oh, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, but everybody loves art, so.
That's great.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. And I teach kids 9 through 12, and they're a mix. So I can have older students
Yeah.
teaching younger students and peers teaching peers. So it's not like it's I guess too overwhelming to have that many kids if you have different tasks for everyone. And
Yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
I like the older ones that help the younger ones
I
out.
I love that. And
Yeah.
the younger ones catch on and teach older. Like it doesn't really matter with art. It's so it's a language that you don't have to speak, you just show. And it's beautiful to watch. I encourage them to do that, because sometimes a peer can explain direction better than I can
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Totally.
Because they think they have the same thought process.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
they do.
awesome.
They do. Believe it or not, adults forget sometimes how those kids think.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
think about that all the time. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, gosh, they're not being rude necessarily on purpose. They just
Right.
don't have
They
like
don't
those.
Get it. They don't
They
have
don't
that
know yet.
skill yet to
Well,
be like,
if they had to grow up doing core math, kind of no wonder.
My husband was elbowing me. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm squished.
oh. Well, I'm excited to see your jam spot. I was going to ask you if you guys were in the location where you guys practice. So that's cool to, if we can see that, in a little bit or whatever, whenever you're coming.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We'll show you. It's our bedroom. Do you want me to show you now?
Sure. Take us.
Sure. Take us on a field trip. I
Yeah.
don't have
let me
a
see.
permission slip though.
I can flip if I'll just have to show you because it's facing us. So here I go.
I get it. And it's backwards. So that trips me out still.
Ooh,
So
I see a lot of
okay.
guitars on that one back
oh,
wall.
this is a beautiful.
Oh yeah, this is a beep beep beep. Yes, this is our.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Look at that wall. Oh,
Yes, Brian did it. He's
oh, it's so pretty.
talented at that kind of stuff.
Oh my God.
And then there's our.
Oh,
Bob.
got his own couch,
Yes.
as it should
And
be.
then here we go. We're going into the rehearsal space. The dogs think they're coming with us. The rehearsal space is in our bedroom. So there's the drums.
Ooh.
Fancy. Ooh, look at those.
And I stand here. There's my bass.
Ooh,
Probably not the
very
best
nice.
tour. And then there's our bed.
And if you need to go to sleep during, if you need to just take a nap, there's our bed.
you guys are so hardcore. I love it.
That's awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
you gotta put the band room where it fits, man. I get you.
Yeah.
All
Like I had the
soundproof.
band room in all sorts of different weird spots until I bought a house that I could put a band room in. So I
Yeah.
totally get it.
Yep. So it works out pretty great actually because honestly that's where we sleep. So it's not like we're using the room for other things. So and we have a small house. So
Yeah, you got
it
it.
works.
However it works, man. That was beautiful. I love that setup.
Our jam spot is in my living room.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But we are revamping my other band, Fatal Butterfly, right now. And it sounds like we're gonna be jamming down in Olympia.
Oh,
That's ripple effect.
wait. You are in Lake Stevens and you're gonna go to Olympia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Unless we can find an hourly place like in SeaTac area, maybe Burien. Because then it's kind of halfway.
Oh, that's smart.
that is
Yeah.
here.
The other way. I got it. No, I got it.
There. Okay.
And
Yeah,
if
that
it
sounds
is hourly, then I don't need to bring my drums, hopefully.
yeah, that sounds like that would be quite the investment of time and Time and dedication.
Time and
time.
I used to drive from oh God, what is it? Lake or Longview to Shoreline for band practice
Oh my gosh.
once a month.
Are hardcore.
Yeah, same band.
I will drive no more than 15 minutes
You do what
to
you gotta do.
practice.
Yeah, we drive.
Yeah, we're almost. Our band might break up because Jeff's gonna move to Des Moines.
Yeah.
It's 17 minutes from here, and I mean that's
Yeah,
not
my
bad.
other band, Dissonant Chaos, we jam over at my guitarist or my guitarist's house, and it's like 10 minutes away
That's nice.
in Lake Stevens. So
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah. Well, and my husband and I are the band, so that we, practice right here in our house, and it's lovely because I know what it's like to be in other bands and have to travel a little bit or find a jam spot, and
Yeah.
it's so much easier just to live in your jam spot.
Mm.
And you guys
guys
take for
record?
that.
Do you
What
guys
was that?
record? Do you record like in your place and write
Yep,
stuff?
yep. In fact, we are working on our album currently. We, this is a home studio that I'm sitting in right now, and we're finishing up our album. And in fact, my husband was working on some tracks just last night. Oh, just before the show, in fact, he was polishing up our single Silence, so it's almost completely finished.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, it's so nice because we can spend weeks on this project instead of have to feel like we're rushed, So we want to release the album at the end of this month, but we'll see. It's going to definitely be soon. But my husband it wasn't an ear infection, but he had oh my gosh, I don't remember what exactly was going on, but something was swollen inside his ear canal, and that put us back a little bit. And then I got sick. I got really sick and lost my voice, so I had to take a few weeks off with that. So now we're catching up, and everything's kind of just tying up loose ends with that, and excited.
yeah, coronavirus.
Yeah, right. Stay away from coronavirus.
Well,
Oh my.
that's cool. I just saw the gear, so I figured maybe that's where you record or something like that.
Yes, and I have a little wall of guitars over here behind me,
Nice.
and then my drums are right behind me as well.
Ta-da.
My drums are behind me. They're just in a stack behind me.
Oh, you probably just got done traveling.
Still.
That-
No, I
That's
did a show like last month.
Oh,
Yeah,
you've
get
been
down when you
sick and
finish.
haven't put
But
it together. Oh, because you jam on
I
Scott.
jam on Corey's, who is Scott's son. I jam on his drums, but I
Yep.
really need to jam on my drums.
Yeah, you gotta
Not just the songs at home. So
but I bet it's crazy to have that much room in your living room,
it is.
yeah, but it feels huge.
Yeah, I gotta do something about that.
Gosh, I didn't even know that you hadn't set Tank up since then. Wow.
No, I've been so lazy. I feel bad.
You've been sick though. Don't say lazy. You've been fighting
I
off.
really have been sick. Like, oh,
Yeah. So give yourself some grace, girlfriend.
I can't wait until I actually get an immune system back.
Aw. Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I was going to ask you guys, what genre do you consider yourselves?
New wave.
No.
New country.
No.
Nothing.
New
Nothing?
country.
No, I have a really hard time with that actually. People ask me, I'm bad at that. Like classifying what we sound like. What do you think? What do you guys think?
Jeff, you're probably best.
Go ahead, Jeff.
We are a
Place
rock
name.
band that tries to write pop songs.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Well, I think yes.
I'm all with that.
So you're like pop rock? What?
No.
I didn't think so. Not from what I heard. I'm like,
My friend says we're like punk kind of.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
There's no punk.
There's
Oh.
nothing punk.
There's nothing punk here.
I don't know. I have a really hard
You
time.
got punked if you think.
How would you classify us? Because I struggle with that.
we actually hear that from a lot of bands that they sort of take a little bit of every genre anymore and put it together into their own thing. So like, I don't know. I would kind of say you were a little bit punk rock, but if you don't think so, I don't want to push it.
I'm okay with it.
Okay. Is that how you feel you write? I mean, maybe that's how you feel as a bass player, little punk, like, I don't know.
Maybe so. Yeah, that's true.
Because like we're grunge-ish metal, but I play punk beats. So like I feel like we're a mix of heavy rock meets punk meets metal. So
Fatal Butterfly is pop punk.
yes.
But I play metal drums.
Right. Yep.
I think it's just sort of a mesh.
I play punk drums too. It just, I don't know. I play a variety of stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Maybe we could sum it up by saying it's like
Alternative.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah. Carly Rae Jepsen, but with Tom Petty. And,
so Depeche Mode meets Carly Rae Jepsen meets Tom Petty. Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
Yes, that's a fabulous thing. I love Tom Petty, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do too.
I love all three bands he mentioned, or all three artists.
Yes. Oh, God, yes.
They're all great, but like, I don't know, like I saw Tom Petty. That was one of my first concerts ever, and it's just very special to me. And I actually watched a documentary that Tom Petty put together about his whole music career, and it really enlightened me. And when I feel like I don't know where I'm going, what direction I'm going as a musician, I think back to advice that Tom Petty gives on this documentary, and it helps me get through this crazy.
The 4-hour one.
Yes.
It's like 4 hours long. Yeah.
Yes.
Have seen that one?
I've seen one where he like records live, and it's like
it has a ton of songs.
It's maybe like 10 years ago or something.
Run a Dream.
I think so.
That's awesome.
So like it was just really moving to hear someone that was so famous having gone through so much of the realistic things that we all go through.
Yeah, for sure.
That was weird.
That's awesome.
Did you guys just hear that weird noise?
That was us.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, I ate something strange.
That was us moving a table with tambourines on it.
I was trying to.
Oh, okay, because like there's this helicopter that just flew over my house, and I'm wondering like, did like maybe their radio somehow disrupt? I don't know.
I need this table of tambourines.
Ooh, I gotta show you my new tambourine.
Yes. Oh God. Your house is so fun.
Yeah, you should come over sometime.
Okay, that's cool.
So this is my new tambourine. It goes on top of my hi-hat, and you push it down.
Oh, that's cool.
And
That
then
is
lock it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
So when I hit my hi-hat, it can have like an extra.
That's awesome.
I gotta figure out how to incorporate that into some stuff.
Nice.
That's better than strapping it to your back of your hand as you're trying to play. Just what I might have tried to do.
Yeah.
Like a glove.
Then hit my wood block.
Maybe like I could tape it to this. And just boom, boom.
Oh my God! The God.
Oh,
yeah,
my
we
God.
have some.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. It's okay.
Come on.
The ultimate drum glove.
What? What are all these things?
Like I said, you just need to come
You
over.
have props.
All the time.
Are we
You just need
shooting
to
them?
come over. Oh God, now he's getting really into this stuff.
Oh my God.
No, please keep doing that.
He
The
will.
weirder the better, you guys. Come on. Yes.
He will.
Yes.
He's on a roll now. All right, babe.
I love this guy.
Okay.
We're super boring.
Yeah, it seems that way. Yes.
When do you guys play again?
So I'm a drummer and I sing.
Total yawn. I'm a drummer. I sing and I play bass.
Ooh.
but I can't play bass and sing.
That's really
Can't do it.
Yes.
I can only do
Can you drum and sing?
I can,
Wow, that's crazy.
I
but it
know.
has to be like straight, like tap, boom, tap, just straight 4/4.
yeah.
But I could do all the fancy stuff in between, like the verses and choruses. And yeah,
That's
do-
hard.
it is. I had to learn to play the song and sing the song at the same time.
Yeah.
Like learn how to play the drums. Like I had to learn the words first, obviously,
Yeah.
but then learn how to do it while playing. So I could just go on autopilot and do the drumming while I could focus more on my vocals.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Make sure and
Well,
So
and
that was
Crash and I met, through the scene and through a podcast. Someone had mentioned, well, she had mentioned to somebody that she wanted to learn to drum and sing. And I've been drumming and singing for, I think it's been 10 years now.
Awesome.
Right.
Wow.
And yeah, it's been 10 years. Holy cow. Anyway, sorry. She messaged me and we were talking about, drumming and singing, and we met up and hit it off, and we've been, friends and fans of each other ever since. So
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And she inspired me because I asked her, because she drums and sings. I was like, well, how did you learn how to do it?
Yeah, it's
And I
hard.
had to think back because we met last year, so I had to think back almost 10 years. Like
Yeah.
what did I start with? Because I remember.
And you started with Zombie.
Yes, I started with Cranberries Zombie. I really
Ah,
didn't want to drum and sing. Like I sang or I played drums. And I was really
That's
passionate.
what I would do.
I wanted to do in a rock band was play drums. I didn't want to be the singer. But when we decided to be a two-piece, one of us had to sing. So
yeah, right. Yeah.
so I started to practice it, and I just got the hang of it after a while, and I've been doing it ever since. So and writing our own music too. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So
Yeah.
what you play with your husband then?
yeah, my husband's the guitar player, and he has a loop pedal that he'll throw down rhythms with, and
Okay.
he feeds his guitar through a bass amp, so we have a bassy sound. It's fuller. So
Sure, you octave pedal sometimes or whatever, and then just kind of.
yep, he uses.
Cool.
That's
That's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, it's really fun. We've been having a blast, man. It's fun being in a
Oh, I was going to ask you, Maxine.
so.
What
Awesome.
kind of looper do you guys have? I wanted to ask you that.
A ditto.
Ditto. That's what it's called.
That's a good
Yeah.
name.
I know my hubby is listening in on the show. Maybe he can talk a little more about the ditto in the chat
Hubby.
in the chat room.
Yeah.
Hey Max.
Max.
Hello.
Hey, Max. Hi. What
Hi.
ditto? And does it come with the little thing that you sit under the snare to like?
Like
Yes.
the show, right?
Yes, we have the microphone that sits under the snare that I have destroyed a couple times, but we've fixed because I'm a destructor of things. Oops.
Fatal Butterfly is in desperate need of that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Hi,
Hey.
babe. Tell us a little bit about the ditto pedal.
Oh, hey, Rick.
Hi, Rick. Thanks
My
for
friend
joining us.
Rick Curtis.
I also wanted to mention that we have the Ripple Effect with us. Hi, Ripple
Yes.
Effect.
Whoa!
Ripple Effect there. And Ray or Kelly Ray is also, and he is in the band Joker's Wild, who they
Ooh.
are the band who said the amazing, sweetest things today.
Aw. Do we
and-
have them scheduled for the show? Are they going to be on?
I believe I can absolutely get a hold of them and see if we can make that happen.
So, when are you guys playing gigs again?
Yeah.
When is your next gig?
That's what I want to know.
All right, so the Maxwells are playing the Hybrid Festival May 1st at Tony V's
Oh, okay.
in Everett. And we've got also another festival through the local spot. So that was booked through the local spot, the festival I just mentioned. We'll be at Louis G's on June 13th.
That's Tacoma, right?
Yep,
Nice.
yep. And then I've got a few private gigs, and then I think I've got something coming up in Gig Harbor in July. So that's still pending. I'm still getting a notification on when exactly that is. So, I was hoping to get back out there end of March, but like I said, we're not quite done with the album. So by May, it's going to be perfect timing for us.
Cool.
When is your next?
As far as my bands go, Fatal Butterfly is taking a break right now because we have new band members that we need to catch up to speed before we can start playing shows. And Dissonant Chaos, we are still very, very new. So we need to still get songs learned.
Cool. Well, I will find you and follow you on Facebook so I know when you're playing. And yeah,
Nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, check us out. We're at themaxwellsrock.com.
I think I'm following you already because I think we talked, initially. So
Pretty
yes.
sure. Yeah. Cool. Thanks for following us.
Of course.
Oh, we got an answer on that loop pedal. We got a link. Got a link for that loop pedal. Sweetwater. The Ditto Jam X2. So check it out, guys.
Cool.
That's what helps the Maxwells have a nice full thick sound for a two-piece. So
That's awesome.
thank you.
No.
So yeah, the ripple effect is friends with you guys, and I believe that's how we were able to book you. Is they told you about us, and we were able to connect. And man, they were so fun to have on our show. So I'm so glad that they were able to connect us with you too. Like, it's so great to get to know other musicians, especially musicians in our local scene, like helping promote you guys and maybe doing shows with you guys in the future.
Totally. Yeah.
Kelly was
Another
Kelly
Craigslist-
was like one of our, like, we were so happy, like
Craigslist
connection.
success stories.
Like,
Really?
I think we've had 4
Oh, that's great.
total.
So here's a question from the Ripple Effect. It says, "Hey Brian, where do your ideas come from? You got this all day. Bless, believe, tuna fish sandwich."
I write them all backwards. I think what he's talking about is and then that's how they come out, and then I just flip it around, and there they are.
What's a tuna fish sandwich?
Would you like the story? Would you like little backstory on that?
Yes, backstories are good.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Kelly, we love you and we know you hate
Kelly
backstories.
hates
So here you
backstories.
go.
Ooh, I got my popcorn right here. So
No, this is my
I'm
backstory.
jealous.
Anyone who knows me knows I'm the worst storyteller. So
It's true.
it's terrible.
Sorry
I
in
think in
advance.
my
The
mind,
more
I think
terrible,
about-
the better. It's okay.
I think it's really good, and then like I try to explain
You
it, like
got
I'm
this,
doing right
baby,
now,
you got
about
this.
like trying to tell you how bad it is.
Explain about explaining.
Right.
Hang on.
This makes me a great teacher. I'm that guy.
Oh, he's telling his stories again. Keep him going.
oh my god.
Math.
What's on that band camp?
Okay, you got this.
All right.
Go.
So Kelly and I were just getting to know each other, and we were like, "What do we do?" Hey, come on over. So we don't know what to do. So we're like, "Let's say stuff and then record it and then play it in reverse and then hear how it sounds and then try to say it again." So we mastered this art, and then we turned it into a game where we wrote something and we had to say it and then see if the other person could guess it.
You had to
And
say it backwards.
Yeah, say it backwards. And meanwhile, Gretchen's like out and she's like wondering what's
Doing
happening.
actual things.
Doing things of value. And she comes back and we've spent like 4 hours and all we've come up with is I ate a tuna fish sandwich and how to say it backwards like really well. And that's it. And that's where so, like that's about it. Was that good?
That was a good
Good
story.
job, baby. You made it.
How do you say that backwards?
I have no idea.
You had to-
I need another 3 hours.
You spent all that time learning how to say it, and you're not going to remember it?
Nope. Wow. One of those things. It was
Well,
fleeting.
like you can say your name backwards.
Yeah. Normal.
Oh my God, that's great.
Necturg is my first name.
You have to say it with the
I think
emphasis. So
so.
it's like
Yeah.
meow meow. Like, and then you get David Lynch to record it.
Yeah.
That's all perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to audition for what, Twin Peaks or whatever.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
creepy.
yeah. I got to meet David Lynch.
That's cool.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
Wow.
I'm kind of worried because earlier tonight Gretchen said, "What are we doing for spring break?" Because teachers and all, and you said we should go to the Salish Lodge.
Salish Lodge.
And I'm wondering, is it going to be creepy because that's where they filmed it, right? So I'm like, does it have? I'm kind of
I
apprehensive
just
about
received the entire series in the mail today.
Ooh, what?
Really?
So up here in
Uh,
Falls City is the Bang Bang Room.
Oh.
It's a
In Falls
restaurant. It's a restaurant called the Roadside or the Roadhouse
Oh,
in Falls City. And above the bar, it even says Bang Bang Room.
oh, hey, we got somebody in our chat room, Lee. Lee wants you guys to tilt your screen. Can the band tilt their camera for a better view?
Yes, go ahead, Brian. Tilt our
Thanks,
screen.
Oh,
thanks, chat room, yeah.
You want to see more of this?
Of course,
Yes.
they do.
And we can go low. We can go lower. There's no reason why we can't just go down
Yeah,
here.
go lower, go lower.
Is that lower? Is that bad? Hold on.
Sorry that you
That's
have
opposite of low.
get motion sickness.
Fire.
Like that's opposite of low.
Hello.
Nothing right.
I'm terrible.
There we go. That's way better.
Now we can
Oh, okay.
drop. Ooh, geez.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It took me 3 hours to say
Sorry
tuna
it
big
took us
fan.
so long.
Now we can see the
Oh,
puppy.
yeah.
See the dogs now.
Oh yeah, you can see all the animals.
There we go. Yeah, that's good. Yay!
Which one?
Good.
But it's gonna slip. I'm trying.
Uh-huh.
I'm wearing pants.
Hey, I'm wearing pants.
We are.
That's a night.
For the first half of the show, they were not in pants.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we-
take them off soon. It's been almost.
We're doing
month.
laundry. It took us this long to get it.
I'm like, where are we going?
Hold on.
Yeah, so this part isn't our forte.
I don't know. I'm terrible.
Jeez, Lee, see what you did?
I'm trying.
Are you happy now?
Are you happy now, Lee?
The iPad.
Hmm?
Put something in front of the iPad.
Oh, in front.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
No, these are not anal beads. I
I didn't
promise.
say that.
They can't see them.
What kind of props did you guys bring it?
Whoa.
For family
Is that a
friendly.
steak
Yeah,
plate?
yeah. Is that better?
Perfect.
We
You
got
guys
it.
are great. Very good.
Definitely.
Love it. Guys,
I
look
think. I don't know.
Okay, so it is a little past 7:45, so I'm going to go into some music news for y'all,
Cool.
and then we'll continue our interview with you guys. So think about some
Awesome.
stories you want to share for story time in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay,
Good
so
or bad?
music news for March 4th, 2020. Raven Black is headed on tour with In This Moment with Black Veil Brides and Dead. They start March 24th in Orlando, Florida at the House of Blues. The tour is set throughout the spring and will end in May. So Raven Black, absolutely loving watching, you know, all of this awesome stuff happening for you and can't wait to follow you on tour.
She's going to be on the show at some point, too.
Nice. Looking forward to having you on our show too. Awesome. So shout out to them. All right. Thank you to our friends Toast for sharing your single with us this morning.
Oh, it was so awesome.
It is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. It makes us feel so special. So their latest studio single, Swan Song, by Big Wood Records, can be found on bigwoodrecords.bandcamp.com. So check them out, guys. It's a really good single.
It's super good.
And I like how I can hear them chit-chatting in the beginning. It just
I
seems
know.
like,
I love that.
yeah. Max likes to leave little things like that in our recordings too. So it's really cool. You get that full experience then. So I wanted to highlight Crash's new band. So they shared an epic video on YouTube of writing their single Abby's Road, and you can check them out on Dissonant Chaos on youtube.com.
Yes.
And
Please
I
do.
absolutely loved it. Oh my gosh, you get a little snippet of them writing. And how many times have you guys practiced together?
That was the second time that we, or maybe the third time that we practiced with the new singer, Garrison.
Oh, nice. Could you
But
tell me about
other than that-
the lineup? Tell us who's in your band.
So we have Scott Saylor, who plays guitar. We have Marcio Santiago, who plays bass. And then I have to look up Garrison's last name.
That's okay. That's okay.
I can't really know his last
Some
name.
guy.
Garrison something or other.
Some guy.
Garrison Whaley Sharp.
Nice.
And me, of course. And let me tell you, Garrison's voice is incredible.
Epic. Yes. Very good.
Incredible.
Yes.
The song that we do, Baby-O, he kind of does the damned kind of theatrical voice.
Yeah. Very cool.
In Abby's Road, he has more of the like B-52s kind of sounding voice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I love it. You guys sounded great.
I wish that you could hear the kick better.
Oh, well, isn't it recorded on someone's phone?
Yes, Anthony actually recorded it for us because he had to come pick me up in my hand. So
So next time, Anthony's got to like bend down right by the bass drum. So all that we hear is the bass. More bass, Anthony.
Black Shepherd
Hi,
is tuning in.
Shepherd.
Hi, Black
guys.
Shepherd.
So I also wanted to, I talked a little bit about how my band, the Maxwells, is finishing up our album, and I wanted to promote our tour, or not our tour, sorry, we're not going on tour yet. Our festival, goodness, our festival in May at Tony V's in Everett. You can check us out on May 1st, guys. We have tickets. PM me for tickets, and yeah, help support our local bands.
And it's so important to like buy the tickets from the band because the bands need to get credit for that.
Right. So we get paid when you buy the tickets from us. So please, if you want to support the Maxwells, you want to support us, please reach out and buy some tickets from us and come see us in May.
Definitely.
And music news, I wanted to shout out happy birthday to Steve Unger of Metal Church. So happy
Yes.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Happy birthday. Hope you're enjoying your day. All right, so that concludes my music news. Did you guys come up with a story that you wanted to share with us?
Nope.
I mean,
I did my best.
Ryan is wearing
I am
the
out.
coat.
Oh, the coat.
Oh, you gotta see the cat.
Oh, is that the coat that
Oh, look at
that
that collar.
is kind of a dope
Look how high
coat?
this collar's. So you know why you don't want to lose this coat, right? Like,
Because you can pop the collar.
It's
look at the
It's
work.
velvet.
total 70s.
It's
Look
like
at velvet.
Oh, snap.
yeah. So you
Are
don't want to lose this.
Studded? Are those studs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's got
Hey.
like this super shiny. I don't know.
Get in there.
Get closer.
It's
though.
just a really nice. It's a really nice coat.
The
And it's
attention to
velvet.
detail
Fancy.
It's
is
dark,
really remarkable.
dark green and
Oh.
total like it's velvet.
See now, it is
I
dark.
like that.
Fabulous. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
That's the jacket from the sunset. I don't know if we have any stories. Let's see.
What was
Oh,
it?
okay. Here's one. We played that. We played at Chop Suey this last summer. It was like
I
our
love
third
the top
show.
story.
Okay, so I was super excited. Like, ooh, that's like a name people know. And
Yeah.
awesome. And it was like mid-July, maybe. I don't quite remember exactly when the day was, but
July 1st or
But
something.
it was pouring.
It was a Sunday.
It was a Sunday.
Right after
Oh.
the 4th.
Fun.
Okay, it might have been the 6th, and it was absolutely pouring rain.
Oh,
Literally, our show we played was to the bartender and the door person and the sound person
oh.
Yeah, and the other band.
and the other band.
Because one of the bands canceled. So there was one other band.
Yeah, so it was a good time.
But we decorated the heck out of that place.
We got
some
some
good
photos.
Yeah. That's
You
cool.
called the guy that was a photo guy.
Yeah, somebody came and took photos for us, which
Oh, that's
was,
perfect.
That was,
Yeah.
that's not a really happy story, but that's the one I came up with.
My friend Rick says that your coat is pretty badass.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah. Now you need a matching throne so you don't forget either.
Yes.
Yes.
Not a terrible
Green
thing.
velvet with studs.
Yeah.
Well, the studs might be painful.
They can go on the side.
You can be studded on the side. Right.
Okay.
On the
Yeah.
back, like where it wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah. Or where it would. I
Yeah.
mean, that may be
Yeah.
exciting. I
Where it would.
If that's what you're into, I mean, I ain't judging.
Me neither.
So have you guys ever put together we've been working on something to try to get people together, but it's like a one-off, maybe once a month jam where we invite, and Kelly has come up from Ripple Effects.
Really?
Yeah, and so we have our musician people, and we just kind of have everybody come over. We write stupid things on a piece of paper, and then we put them in a hat, and then we draw them out, and then we have to write a song about that. And then we take our positions and we go.
That's fun.
Yeah, a lot of crap comes out of that.
Fantastic.
But it's been kind of fun. Have you ever tried to do something like that? Because it's
No, but that sounds awesome. The only thing we ever do around here is this stupid open mic nights. Yours sounds like Pictionary mic night.
It's game night for musicians.
It's game night for
It's
musicians.
game night for
Yeah.
musicians.
All
I
three of us are
love
really
this idea.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys should come for one of our lemon
Yeah.
sessions.
We would
Yeah,
love
call it
to.
lemon
Definitely.
In fact, we're trying to find something to do for our anniversary, for our musicians hangout anniversary. It's on a Friday. It's May 15th.
We can do a podcast from here and do it.
We would love to do something like that, actually. That would be so awesome.
Oh my God, that would be so
Super fun.
awesome.
Fun.
Yeah. We just the last time we did it, we just rotated who played what. So people who don't play the instrument were trying to play
And
it.
we can,
It got a little bad, but then it got good again.
We can go any time of night. So we use the electronic kit, and I got a cool piano from my school. What happened? It's when you work at a high school, and the music program from the 1970s doesn't need their Rhodes piano, and you just take it home. It's kind of nice.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Too much though.
oh, sorry.
You said too much.
You
Take
guys
that
are
part off the air.
hilariously
I'm a
awesome.
Hogan. I'm a Hogan.
I love it.
They don't have room.
I have laughed so much during this one.
I can't wait to hang out with you guys. We have
Oh,
to do
you guys are gonna be so much fun to hang out with.
Yes.
Bring it on over.
Yay.
Let's hang out. And Kelly, you will come up.
We're
And
gonna
you have fur babies. Oh, it's gonna be my God.
Yeah, they'll be they'll be on your lap sleeping while you're playing drums or whatever, but it's fine.
So what venues have you guys played?
What venues have we played at?
Dewey,
I
where
like
else have
Rick's
you been? Yeah.
comments. Yes, we do play the electric kit. Yes. Okay, we have played. Where have we played? Black Zia in Burien. We played Skylark a couple times. Love the Skylark.
Skylark's become nicer and
I
nicer.
love the
like
Skylark.
it.
Oh.
Saying the tots, man. The tots
Yeah.
are so good.
The
I don't think I've ever played the Skylark.
Me either.
Oh,
Let's do it.
it's a
Let's
great
do
place.
that. I want to do that now.
It's a good place.
They're so nice.
They're
and
very
the guy,
nice.
we should do a shout out. I don't remember the owner's name, but there's a studio. There's studios
Oh
below
yeah,
the
he has
Skylark.
a recording studio that's very nice that he just put in. I think last summer or something like that. It's really nice.
Cool.
We have played at
El
Corazon,
Sunset.
Chop Suey.
we already said that. This is hurting my
Tim's
brain.
Tavern.
Tim's
That's a
Tavern.
nice place.
Tim's, I love Tim's. They're kind of like my
That's
own.
great.
love
Everybody's
Tim's.
so sweet up at Tim's.
Yeah,
They're so nice.
Yes.
What else have we played? We played at the Rendezvous, the Jewel Box.
Ooh,
Oh, I love the
that's cool.
Rendezvous.
We played at. Did we play at Elmer's? No, not Elmer's.
Not
No,
Elmer's.
that was-
No, not yet.
Tacoma.
Oh, we played at the Swiss,
The Swiss.
in Tacoma,
Oh, nice.
which
I
is an
saw-
awesome place.
Oh, I have painful memories from that one.
Oh yeah, there's a video of him falling into the green room from the drum room.
Oh,
Oh my God.
But he's very athletic, so he popped up and he was like, ta-da! It's kind of awesome.
Oh,
I took our banner down with us. Whoa!
Yeah, I'll try to
We'll
send
post
you
that.
that. Where else did we play? I feel bad not remembering right now.
that's okay. On the spot. If you don't have the list, it is hard to remember. You know, like I get it. But it's so
Yeah.
cool to hear all the places you've been. And
Yeah.
where would you want to play? If you could play any venue, where would you want to?
Tony V's is looking for bands for Thursday nights.
And Connor.
Oh,
Burke,
Really?
We played Connor Byrne. We're gonna play the Royal Room in June.
I have a place.
Where do you want to play?
I want to play the 4th Ave in Olympia. That
Yeah,
would
the
be
4th
dope.
Ave.
Oh my God, I love that
Yeah.
place.
Because we grew up in Gretchen and I grew up in Olympia, so
Yeah.
Ooh, you
I grew up in Centralia,
That's cool,
Yeah.
guys.
so
or
like
Capitol
Olympia
Theater.
was our theme.
Yeah.
Like we'd always go to Mario's, private
Yeah.
club, cigarettes, and then shoot some pool. Back in the day.
Totally. Hey, did you ever go to Olympia? I don't know how old you are, but did you ever go to Especially Yogurt in Olympia?
Yes.
Yes.
Were you listening to Depeche Mode and OMD at the time? Because I was.
And Zymox. I was really into Zymox too.
Plan of Zymox? Oh yeah, anything on 480 is like that's. Don't tempt me. I'm gonna get out my 480 records and go through the whole stack with you.
Yeah.
I'm big into records. In fact, speaking
Oh,
of
really? Me too. That's awesome.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to come over because he's gonna now start playing records.
No,
Yeah.
this isn't. I'm not gonna start playing. But you know when you get records and they don't have the license to do the actual cover, so you get like this. I was so excited. I went to Value Village the other day and I got like hit TV shows, theme songs. Nice.
Oh, wow.
And it's got all these good songs. Like, but then I realized it's not the original artist, and they didn't even have the licensing for the art, so they had to draw all the people.
Oh my gosh.
And it's so good. Like the art is just
It is.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's
love
just
most
that's awesome.
about the
You know,
art.
it's
More
classic.
interested in the songs.
Yeah, the song. I mean, look at this. You got theme from Welcome Back, Kotter.
of
You got
course,
theme
yeah.
from SWAT. Happy Days, which goes on for like 15
Oh my
minutes.
God, it's so long.
Rockford Files.
Ooh.
Laverne and Shirley. This is MASH. Eye
Oh, I
of the
love that.
Sparrow from Beretta. Chico and the Man, Kojak. Good Times. I mean, it's got it all.
Shit.
It's good. It's a good one. Anyway, sorry.
Sweet score, man.
Oh, no, don't be sorry. Please share. We want.
Hold on, I got one for you guys.
Yeah, I prefer to listen to music on vinyl.
Mhm.
I didn't know how much I would love vinyl. I didn't want to collect anything more. I'm a collector of things already. I collect cars. My husband collects guitars. I collect skulls. People give me skulls because I guess they know I love skulls. So I have all these skulls and sugar skulls. And I was like, oh man, I have to find somewhere for vinyl. So how we keep our vinyl under control is we have to see that particular album live in concert. So that's
That's a
my
good
collection. And we have a good collection, let me tell you. Like, it's pretty sweet. We see some pretty sweet shows, and we buy the vinyl for it.
I got a new CD collection. I just recently bought a used van.
Yay! Oh, it had CDs. What was in the van?
Oh, that's the best.
Yes, what was in there, girl?
Please.
Da 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 da.
Dora the Explorer.
Yes!
Vamonos, Let's Dance.
What was that?
Vamonos, Let's Dance. 50 Playtime songs. Always fun.
It was definitely a minivan, yes.
Yep.
I don't know.
Amen.
It just has a weird 21 on it. I don't.
Oh,
I have it.
name that CD.
Lady Antebellum. I
Ah,
don't even know who that is.
is that a country band?
You don't need to know. It's
No.
really
That's
good.
why
They
I
have
don't
great
know
harmonies.
these.
Josh
Great.
Turner. I don't know.
Hmm.
Craig Morgan. Again, no clue.
No.
But then I came across
Interesting.
rapping singable songs for the very young.
Yes.
I was looking. Well, here's the funny thing. So, I'm a grandmother. I have two children. That's one is 22 and one is 24. And back when they were in preschool, after lunch they would brush their teeth, and like the preschool teachers had the song that they would always play on the CD. I have searched for 20-something years. Buy a Van in 2006, and it's a number 3 song, Brush Your Teeth.
Oh, nice.
From Raffi's Singable Songs for the Very Young.
Yes.
That's great.
amazing.
So I want to save this so I can give it to my daughter for my granddaughter, so that my granddaughter could like do the same. I don't know. I'm so stupid.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
I
you're
was
not.
so pumped. I was just like, yes, this is the best song ever.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Great.
And it's like, when you wake up in the morning and it's 1:45 and you just want to have a little fun, you brush your teeth.
Yes, I know this.
You brush your teeth.
Yep.
Yeah. It took me forever to find that damn song.
oh,
Wait,
that's
Funny.
hold on. I think there's a copyright violation. When they wake up in the morning and the kids get out in the morning and
Run
the
into
bus on
first.
time.
Saved by the
Saved by
Bell.
the Bell. Did they steal that first lyric?
Maybe.
The
gosh.
bus stop, it's alright, 'cause I'm saved by the bell.
oh
We
my
actually went to-
gosh.
We went to an
Kind of.
Airbnb.
I mean, a little bit.
It's we went to an Airbnb this weekend, actually, down in
Yeah.
Tacoma for a show, and we stayed there. And in the Airbnb, they had the Saved by the Bell game.
Board
my
game.
God.
Board game. Yeah, it was like, and it
Was
had
it like blind dates?
And it
where,
had
like, you
never
could
been
date
open.
with Screech. Oh
kind of, but it was like you had to like sing the whole song and everything. So we just
Oh,
went to
wow.
cool. So there's a board game called Saved by the Bell.
I should
That's
hope
so
Uh.
funny.
Makes a lot of sense.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Thank you for that little bit of information there. where did you say you were playing when you stayed at the B&B?
So
Was it
my
that?
friend and I, we were
Oh,
where we were playing.
great sound. Great sound.
So I sang backing vocals with my friend, and we sang backing vocals at the alma mater in Tacoma.
Oh,
The
cool.
new venue. It's a really nice new
Mhm.
venue. Very nice.
Sweet.
Huge room, like huge. They have big aspirations.
I tell about Tom.
And we were singing backing vocals for karaoke. I don't know if you knew Hammerbox or Goodness in the 90s.
Sounds familiar.
they're local to here.
So Hammerbox and Goodness were like popular in this area, like Pacific Northwest in the 90s. And
local hero.
Yeah. So karaoke is the lead singer, and she was doing a solo show. And so my friend and I were singing backing vocals for her at the alma mater, which is an awesome venue. Amazing venue. Like they built it for acoustics.
It's so good.
Oh,
incredible.
nice.
It's like the Benaroya Hall. It
It's
literally
so
is.
good.
It got all the wood. It's like there was an acoustic engineer in there.
It's
it
yeah.
was
Wow.
really good. The sound person, you said they took a long time. to
Yeah,
set
it
up.
was amazing.
But the sound person, I never heard better sound in a venue. Like it was so good. Like the sound person, whoever that was,
Mhm.
did an amazing job.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna give it a
That's
try.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I want to check it out.
Aurora Borealis.
Yeah. What?
Aurora Borealis.
No, alma mater.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Something different.
You said the name of a different venue. I'm like, that's not it.
I get confused.
Yeah.
That's up in Shoreline. But
Yeah.
That has an amazing
Shoreline,
sound.
okay.
Buddy Matt. You should tell them. Like, speaking of sound engineers, there's a really great. If you ever want to play, you say you're going to Everett, right? You're going to do a show in Everett, yes?
Yeah.
So, not that it's related, but it's north
Shoreline.
kind of.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Shoreline at all?
A little.
Well, there's a place called the. Sorry,
Yep.
I'm trying to plug in a charger.
Plug it in.
Oh, it's fine. Do what you got to do. We got you. We got you.
You can tell.
So he's plugging in the iPad because it's gonna die. It's at 10%. So he's gonna
It's
plug it in so
called
we
a
don't die in the middle of our
iPad.
in the middle of our thing here. It's called Aurora Borealis, and it's a new venue.
It's gonna slip too, because I'm gonna have to.
And yeah, our camera's gonna move here for a second, but
Okay. No, Craptastica, come back.
no, come back.
No, I'm trying.
Okay. Anyways, it's a really nice venue that used to be something else that they remodeled and pushed closed. And
I'll probably stop it by now.
anyways, our friend Matt does sound for it, and he's really awesome.
Cool.
The sound is great. It's probably like 7 or 8 months old, the venue, and so they're starting to book really good shows, and
Nice.
it's cool because there's nothing else kind of in that area, so it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
And that's how we know.
of the venue?
Huh?
What's the name of the venue?
Aurora Borealis.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Aurora
Yeah.
Borealis. Okay. Cool.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Got it.
Yeah.
And that's how we know most of the musicians and people that we know. In fact, that's how you got connected with Heather, which is how you got because years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago,
More than that.
6 years ago,
6 or
there was
7.
the sound engineer, Matt. He started
Mhm.
Yeah, he started how would you describe it?
It's like a recreational
Or,
music.
well, not Matt, but like Matt and Tom.
Matt and Tom. So our friends Matt and Tom started this recreational music like organization, and they basically booked people who weren't musicians like professionally or weren't really in bands, but they played music maybe when they were younger or were working day jobs and wanted to play music. So that he would be like, okay, we're gonna play like the Rolling Stones, and you can join this band and play your instrument, and you have 4 rehearsals, and then you play a show at a venue. And he'd book like 4 different bands in a venue, and they'd all come to, they have their 4 rehearsals, and they come and they perform it. And so that's how we met a lot of our friends.
Sweet.
To play music. Yeah.
Love it.
So, like,
Yeah.
everybody
That is
wants
cool.
to play but doesn't have a band, or they've been playing for years but isn't currently in something. You can just kind of immerse yourself in it, and it's just a wonderful idea. And that has taken different forms over the years. So it was something long time ago, and the fellow that initially the brainchild of it all, that fellow moved away, and now he's come back, and the whole idea went through like 2 different owners and transitions, and now it's back again. And so our buddy that started it is doing it in a different incarnation now, and that's pretty cool. And that's how we originally went to the alma mater, because that's the first show we saw down there, and the sound was just amazing.
Yeah,
and then
it's
last
amazing.
week we were there again, so that's what I was trying to
Yeah,
get.
it's really
Sorry.
Brought it all back.
Yeah.
good job.
Full circle. Love it. That's cool. Thanks for sharing. I want to play both those places someday.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes,
Definitely.
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, I think we should jump into your neck of the woods.
Is that time? Take it away, girl.
That time. So, on the 14th of March at the Charleston, we have Crisis Actors Guild, Kids on Fire, Potbelly, Worth Nothing, Afraid of the Dark, Dad Bod, and Septic playing. And another show on the 14th down in Erebus, we have Crimson Guardian, Wrecker, Cherry Bomb 13, The Melting, and Chemical Rage. The 28th at Music, we have Drunk Fight Thugs, They Live, Down, Not Out, and More to Be Announced playing. At El Corazon on the 16th, Meth X, Carnifex, 3 Teeth, The Browning, Murder Weapons, and Scold is playing. I'm pretty excited about that one. The 13th at Daryl's, we have Brain Cell Genocide, Late Night Shiner, and The Heat playing.
That's great.
At Dante's in Portland, we have Apophis Theory, D&D 7, Paradigm Shift, Somewhere Between, and guests. The 14th at Angry Bulls, Joker's Wild. And let me tell you, those guys are so sweet. They actually wrote this on our Facebook post tonight. Let me find it real quick. It was the nicest thing from our friend Kelly.
I'm excited to hear what they have to say.
Oh, it was so nice.
That's so cool. I like the flowers in your hair, by the way. It's super cute.
Oh, thank you. So Kelly Ray said, all of us in Joker's Wild want to thank you for everything you do. That's the true heart of rock and roll. Rock on.
Oh, thanks, you guys.
So those guys are so sweet. So I'm very excited for those guys. So Joker's Wild is playing at Angry Bulls on the 14th. And then Hurricanes Janes on the 27th. Tony Drake Trio is going to be playing there. And I already said this one because it was the Mercury. On the 18th, we have Particle Sun, Experiment, Two Libras, and Orbital Fracture is playing. Club Sir, YNT, Custom, and Guests will be playing there. Now we're going to go on to our Facebook. We have Friday at Daryl's. We have Hourglasses, Metal Shop, and Sea Gazer.
Okay, why don't you share that?
Snake Pit in Enidville, Idaho is playing March 6th at the Old Dogs, New Tricks. The 13th at Todd Hornby. And the 15th at Tea and Company with Frank Petty. And like I said, the Angry Bull, you can catch the Joker's Wild. March 13th, Tony V's, Hands of Deliverance, Salem Nights, Asima, Face of Loki, and Sunshine Wall is playing. March 13th at Daryl's Tavern. Oh, I already said this, Brain Soul Genocide. Somewhere between, I'm excited about this one, is playing the Whack-In Battle at Dante's in Portland. And let me see if I can find a date. I guess there is no date. But it's a chance for them to play in Germany at a Whack-In Metal Fest.
Cool.
So the 14th at the Heavy Metal Brewing Company, we have Glenn Cannon and The Damage Done, and they are playing with Custom and Beautiful Skeletons. At Daryl's on March 7th, we have Food, spelled PHOOD,
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
with Brother, Wife, and Break.
Brother, wife.
I
Yes.
love that. The Ripple Effect is playing the Swift
Hey.
March 13th with Grimtastic and Watch Rome Burn. I love Watch Rome Burn. They're awesome. Saturday, March 7th, we have Fire Exit or Sequence. This is S369 playing Rock and Roll is Paisley, March 7th. March in the Fishing Hole Saloon and Medical Lake. Friday nights, they have Rusty Jackson and Chris Hicks. Raised in a Bar Homegrown on the 20th, and The Usual Suspects on the 27th. On Saturdays, they have Dallas K on the 7th, Joey Anderson on the 14th, Dallas K on the 21st, and Jonathan Tibbetts on the 28th. Craptastica is playing the Lucky Liquor this Friday
Yes.
with the Mercy Ray and Furniture Girls. Furniture Girls, I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I love that.
It'll be a good show.
The Unknowns is playing at a jazz celebration 12th at Fairmont Manor, March 8th at 3 p.m. With local composer Robert Storms, who is celebrating women musicians. The Relics, we have Rusty Jackson in the Snake Pit playing the Relic Smokehouse Pub on the 5th, the 6th at the Fishing Hole, the 12th at the Relic, the Sully Country Gold, and the 20th at Hogfish. And that's it. The 13th at First Effect Green. Nobody Trio is going to be playing. You definitely people Queens of Noise Festival, and that's at the Highline. And I don't see, but yeah, I definitely check that. Mallory. Unchained is playing with Lightning Kings. It doesn't even say where. Oh, Billy Blues Bar and Grill in Vancouver. And that is your neck of the woods. I think we got it.
Yes. I'm
Good.
so glad I muted my mic during that because what the hell are you
Oh,
wearing?
wait. I did forget one. I'm so sorry. I forgot one. I did not mean to. Adam, thank you for reminding me.
Oh, thank you, Adam. Yes, yes.
Let me find it real quick.
Oh, oh man.
Come on, interwebs. Don't fail me now. Where is it?
What are you wearing, Brian?
Oh, I forgot a couple of them. So the Warning is playing with Toast
That's right.
at the Mirkwood on March 7th.
Oh, that would be a fun show.
And I cannot. But no. Pride of Fails is having their CD release show with my friends.
Oh,
Harry Cooter and the Damn Nasties.
Nice.
Jojo's and the debut of Cherry Dragon, which is also some very good friends of mine. That is March 21st.
Yes.
And I plan to be there. So.
We are liking the names a lot.
Harry Cooter and the Damn Nasties were on our show, in fact. So
yeah.
Fun guys.
They were in a band called Sir a long time ago, and then they revamped and were in a band called Karma's Playbook for a while, and now they've revamped again, and now it's Harry Cooter and the Damn Nasties, and they are still awesome. And I just love those guys.
We hear the best band names sometimes. We really do. I mean, you guys are
You guys are Captastica.
Great band. Yes.
That's an
I would
awesome
like to
band
give him
name.
all the credit for that one. It was me.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's awesome. It's one of my favorites.
That's very
The
good.
closest I would have come is like fishnet wedgie or something.
And that is a thing. It's true.
What's the name of your
Or like
cover
man
band?
toe. But then we would have all had to wear like kimonos and been a prog band called Manto.
Yeah.
What's the name of your cover band?
Sorry, say again.
What is the name of your cover band?
Oh, we're in the Aquanets.
Oh my gosh, I've heard of you guys.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Uh-oh.
That
Well,
is
there's
awesome.
not-
Uh-oh.
there are several bands called the Aquanets.
Nope.
What's it?
There's only one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I don't want to be associated with.
No, there's probably like 3 of us, but
There's a
we're
few bands.
I don't know where they're located, but yes, we're the Aquanets. We've been playing for like 6 years, and we started as just 80s, and then we kind of expanded to everything in the past couple of years.
Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to know, is this a shark costume?
Yes, it's a shark.
It's a shark. Oh my! Oh,
It's a hammerhead.
Hammerhead.
do you wear this on stage sometimes?
No, but I should.
You should. This should be
I
a
could.
yes. It'd be pretty warm. I bet you would heat up pretty good, but
I've chosen very silly outfits to wear and say, mostly in the Aquanets.
Yes.
Because,
Yes.
like, you don't see anyone on drums, but on bass, then I can do it. But
okay.
on drums, I don't see that.
I have a what is it? It's a koala. A koala just like that.
Oh my God!
Nice.
Yes. Why have I not seen this yet, friend?
I don't know.
I have to see.
Go get it.
Yeah,
it's
go
good
put it
thing we're
on.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
It's
I'm doing it.
time.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, she's
Oh, she's
going.
doing it.
Yes.
This is a fun show. We're having a good time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So I was so distracted by the shark costume, but I wanted to make sure that we mentioned this for Rebecca. Cloverdale Band. They were awarded winning band for Best Country Duo 1999. Wait, was there a show, Rebecca, you wanted us to highlight? I'm not finding it here. Just let us know and we will promote it. So yeah, I watched a little bit of Cloverdale's live feed back February 11th, right before their Valentine's Day show. Or maybe that was their Valentine's Day show. They went live online for their show, and I thought it was really cool. They had a good turnout for that.
That's awesome.
And they had like a little donate button that you could send them information for going live. I thought that was pretty cool. I want to figure out how to do that myself.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, very cool. So I was going to ask you guys, what bands and musicians inspire you?
Go ahead, you guys. I'll let you answer this.
I'm curious, Jeff.
Go ahead,
Curious?
I don't know a lot about Jeff actually, so this is
know a lot
really
about
good.
me?
Ooh, that's fun when you get to learn about your band on this show too, you know?
No, I hate every single band except for
The one you're talking about.
the one, whatever. What did I say originally?
inspired
I
you?
keep putting them back in.
Yeah, like later day Aerosmith.
No, Jesus Christ.
No?
No, I don't remember.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah, I don't know.
say that.
I mean, but we're both just like, we just listen to everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we can make something good out of anything, really.
Right.
You just
We
take it,
unironically love shit that sucks.
right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
what's a guilty pleasure song?
I'm
How
not
about
guilty about any of my pleasures.
that? Okay, what's a pleasure?
What's a pleasure song? That's different, I guess.
Could be.
Yeah.
That would be a really good question. What's your guilty pleasure band to listen to? That's a good one. I think mine is ABBA. I really do.
Oh,
I'm a metal fan, but god damn, I love ABBA. I really
I
do.
agree. That's like what my mom listened to. So again,
That's
like,
what my mom listened to too. She listened to ABBA, Black Sabbath, Madonna, AC/DC, Kiss. Like she listened to some pretty good
Wow.
music. Like she listened to some killer music, man.
that
And
is
I
really-
named my cat Fernando. It's a thing. It's a thing. Okay.
That's good.
Oh yeah. So I wanted to promote that Cloverdale song, and it looks like Rebecca posted for it. It's on May 8th. Where is it? Where did it go? Where did it go? Sorry, Rebecca. May 8th at the Spanish Ballroom. There we go. So yes, check out Cloverdale in Tacoma on the 8th of May. There you go. There you go, Rebecca. Got you out there. And oh, Joseph. Yes, I am back to my red wine, my
You
fancy
guys are missing
full wine cup. Yes, I do have my red wine again. And I learned a lot about myself during Soberary. It was awesome. So good to be back. Oh my gosh, Kawhi!
Yes, I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, twinsies.
Oh my gosh, we could like do an ear.
Your mine has like a little tail. There's a
Oh
little-
my
You
god.
got a tail? Oh, that's the best.
Do you have a fin? Oh wait, hammerheads don't have a fin. Never mind.
You have a fin.
Yeah, he's got a fin.
Oh, they do.
I got you.
They do have a
Oh my god, that's awesome.
But not a tail.
Yeah, you could have a shark tail, like
That's great.
come on, designers, come up with this.
Okay, so I was thinking about your question
Yeah.
about
Guilty pleasures.
guilty pleasures, and I don't have that, but I have I can tell you where I came from musically.
Okay, please do.
Like because you said your mom listened to this. So here's what I grew up on: Dan Fogelberg,
Yeah.
John Denver,
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand.
Basically everything I could find in a Goodwill record.
yeah, whatever you find. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The Roger Whittaker, Big Roger
Oh,
Whittaker.
Yeah, we had
Roger Whittaker.
Neil Diamond.
No, I never. No, that was way too
Satan.
risque. Way too risque.
The music of Satan.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
James Galloway. Kitaro, and that might be it. Maybe is that, but very mild, very singer-songwriter, big AM70s AM go.
Oh yeah, I bought that.
That's all I ever. That's what I grew up on.
Major seventh chords, man.
Is he getting the food?
Your turn. I grew up on the Beatles.
Oh,
I like the Beatles.
yes, that's a good
Yep.
band to grow up on. Heck yeah.
Beatles and
Hold on a second.
like anything that was hippie music. My parents were
Yeah.
major hippies.
Oh, very cool. So like Hendrix and Zeppelin,
Yep, and like
Mamas and
Judy
Papas.
Collins. Let's see, Judy Collins and Steely Dan and
Ooh, yes.
Fleetwood Mac and
Oh, yes, yes, Stevie.
all of it.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
That's some awesome music to come from.
Yeah.
My mom was a big Aerosmith fan too, so naturally I am too. I like to steal a little bit here and there from Steven Tyler, and I'm a big Ozzy Osbourne fan, so that's
Nice.
that's also kind of where I have inspiration. So cool.
Nice. All right.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing. Where'd our koala bear and shark go? Like, where'd you guys go?
Oh,
This is spiral.
I'm back. Ah,
nice.
there's
I'm right here.
you're
Koala
back.
bear.
Yay.
The cats were freaking out.
Same.
I had to
So-
go take care of some.
What sort of milestones do you guys have coming up or goals that you have for this year?
We're gonna record again.
Yeah, we're
apparently.
gonna record a second album.
Whoa. Good job.
Yeah.
2
That's
inches a year seems okay.
Yeah, I think that's probably our big milestone. It's just
Yeah.
recording it.
Deal.
Way out of town.
Play, yeah, we might go on a little mini tour.
Heck yeah, do it.
Yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
always fun playing out of town.
Not for 2020.
Yeah.
ain't it?
That's it.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Brian's coming in with costume
It's
number
coming in
2.
hot.
Oh,
my
my God.
What is this? A taco hat?
Yes.
Sometimes you get that late night craving.
Oh,
You
every
need to
night.
talk about
Course meal.
That should be your outfit every Tuesday.
Tom, you're right.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesdays. Yes, this is it. This is it. This is Tuesday nights.
By
Mike,
the way, if you come over to our house, this is what happens at our house.
You'll be
I love it.
Love for the
Yeah.
morning.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the best episode ever.
or the worst.
Or the worst.
There you guys go. Dissing yourselves and you're awesome. Stop it. Stop it. Man, oh my gosh. Like, and now I'm like, where do you have all these costumes? You have this chest full of costumes,
Right?
this closet full of costumes. You guys should do some music videos with all these costumes you have. Jeez.
We should.
Right? It has many costumes.
Yes, but I put my costumes in like bins and things, and Brian just puts his costumes
Like on the
on
top of the fridge.
the microphone stands and the drums.
They're just
That's
everywhere.
what makes it fun though. You're like, hey, oh, and then you just put it on
Random costumes.
while you're making dinner. In
Oh my
fact.
God, yeah. Do you have a hot dog costume by chance?
Oh my god,
Oh.
that's hilarious.
Which
Couple
brings us
like
to-
probably like 6 years ago, I was
Oh.
asked to choreograph as well, and so I was
Can I
asked to
take
choreograph a.
This will be
Just
good.
hold on.
No, it'll be really good. Gretchen loves to bring worlds together, and she brings like people together. Her dream is that everybody she's ever known will meet everyone at the same time and love and give a big hold hug.
Yeah, and like love each
So
other.
This
one
is
of the-
happening May
it's one of her
15th.
efforts.
I kind of like that theory. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine that happening now, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. Like,
It did
so
a
like
lot.
6 years ago, I was teaching some fitness classes at the community center here in Burien, and one of the people that was running it was somehow like charged with organizing a 5K for what's called the Brat Trot, and they asked me to choreograph a flash mob, and so I did. And so 50 people did this flash mob in hot dog costumes during what is called the Burien Block Party, and it was to advertise the
Yes.
Burien Block Trot, which is in the
Yes.
fall.
That's
we had a
awesome.
yodeler,
Oh my God, yes.
who sang "Who Let the Brats Out" whole choreographed dance. You can find it on YouTube. Who let the brats
Oh my
out?
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh.
I need this in my life now. Who?
Unfortunately, they didn't cut the video very good, so you can't.
it's
It's
beautiful.
fine. It's good. You should
I'm
watch it.
sure.
Who let the brats out? Burien Rot Trot Flash Mob. You'll find it.
Gretchen's done, and then Gretchen did a flash mob for our school.
I've done like
for a
4.
wedding, for a,
A
school,
wedding
for the
proposal.
school.
Yeah, I've done a couple flash
You
mobs.
went on the flash mob kick.
Choreographs, yeah.
Oh my, yes.
Did you find it?
I'm still looking. Hold on. Okay, hold on. It's called Who Brought the Brats Out Flash Mob YouTube.
Who let the brats out?
Okay.
Who let the brats out?
What the duh.
But I had to practice this like 6 times, and I think I just left.
No, you didn't.
You're like, that's enough.
I couldn't
I'm
do
good.
it
Oh.
anymore.
Oh my God, yes. Yes. Yes.
He found it.
I did. I did.
Just put it on the screen. Everyone can enjoy it.
Hold on. It's still like loading.
Yes. There's a
Oh
lot
my
of
God. It's so amazing.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Lots of hot dogs.
Why was I not part of this?
You've never seen we like raced down the hot dog
Oh,
Oh, wow.
We do the community center and dance.
Oh my God.
Oh.
yes. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Some good stuff there.
I love you, Gretchen.
Thank you. I love you too.
I'm so glad we have met.
I subscribe to your channel.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh my God. I needed that in my life. I was missing something, and that the void. That filled the void.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
The dogs say that they want to be part of this flash mob, but they want real brats.
Yeah. Indeed.
We're good.
Indeed, yes. Well, I'm excited for your guys' album. Do you have a name for your album?
Oh, yeah.
Not to be on the
We
spot.
had a few.
We have a
Okay.
couple. So one idea I have is like, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
You might
So
need to go get the band.
so we have a song called $1,000 Van because we always have a van that's like a piece of shit. And
I just literally bought a van for $1,000,
exactly.
She did.
Awesome.
Yeah,
and it's overheating and needs some work. And
That's what
right.
you get for $1,000.
$1,000 van. You know it, girl.
That's what the song is.
And,
so I live that song.
yeah, so we have a song called $1,000 Van, and we were thinking that it'd be kind of fun to like take like an aerial shot of like a van that has done like donuts in the parking lot, and it spells out the word squealing.
No, it's gonna be our logo.
And then Craptastica squealing.
Oh, yes. Clever.
Worst album cover ever. Best album
Is
cover.
clever. I love it. Oh my God. Yes.
It's probably really terrible, but we, again, Craptastica.
You're fantastic.
Oh, buddy.
Gotta live up to that. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Come here.
So how many songs do you think you'll have on this album?
About 35.
35. And they'll all be 1 minute and 30 seconds long.
I don't know, maybe like 13.
I don't know.
How many ended up on the last one?
12?
12.
Yep, it'll be 12.
We tried for 17.
Wow.
5 of them sucked really bad. So,
Wow.
Exactly the same
yeah,
situation.
it'll be the same thing.
Yeah.
What we do is we play the best we can, and then these guys humor me, and we were like, okay, we're gonna do this, and we get together and we just play for about 4 hours every song we know, and I keep all the drum tracks because we record in our bedroom right there, and we keep all the drum tracks and we throw away the ones that are terrible, and then Jeff comes over the next day and lays the guitar down, and then there you go, and then I spend about 8 hours a day for the next 3 months mixing it.
That's exactly what my husband does. Yes.
Yeah, and it doesn't sound any different, but I think it does.
It does, I'm sure. What programs do you use?
Cubase. I started out with Pro Tools back in like '98 or something, and then I just moved to Cubase. So I just use Cubase.
Okay.
I like MIDI stuff, so that's where I became a fan of Cubase with like my cat. I have a dream of having like a Casio band someday with like all old Casio converted keyboards with MIDI, like each triggering themselves in loops and playing their own music.
This is a new wave thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
That's great. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
For that idea. Get a Casio guitar.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes. Yeah. Keep us posted on when you're going to release that. We want to promote you.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. So you told us a little bit about your recording process, but what's your writing process like?
This guy.
Oh, we show up to practice, and then Brad's like, "Hey, I wrote another song."
Yes.
And then we're like, "Oh,
Nice.
okay."
The mastermind in the taco hat. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's true. This is exactly the truth. Yes, it is the truth.
I just get really bored, and I need an outlet, and so.
Hey, only
He's been
four.
writing
get
songs
bored.
forever.
That's great. and you play different instruments, so you write all of the parts, or do you?
I write some parts.
Okay.
And they're all with a click, 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 and they're all like, real simple. And then I just get into the pros, and then they play them all.
Whatever.
And then we adjust them, and yeah.
So Brian and I started making music in 1999. 2000.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Sweet.
he like sent me a CD or something, and it was like 700 ideas. So I knew right away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was like really excited for me to come over and sing vocals over everything he wrote, and so that was the beginning of our relationship.
Holy shit, it's
And
exactly the same.
It's true.
Nothing.
And nothing's changed. And
Nothing's changed.
We just
changed.
found
And he just
Still trying to
he
get
comes
to the
home from
original
work and he's
feel.
like, I need to accomplish something. And so he'll go into the bedroom for like 17 hours. And then he'll come out and be like, I wrote a song. And then we learn the song and then we play the song.
And we either abandon immediately or we keep playing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He writes
That's
pretty much.
awesome.
Yeah.
My favorite songs are the ones you write, dude. Seriously.
That's
Why
awesome.
is it saying it's- Okay. Hold on. My battery says it's low. Let me fix it.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Jeff's
Yeah,
an
we only have
amazing
about 15
songwriter,
minutes
but,
left. So.
Yeah, yes, you guys are good.
We just need to put more time.
Well, I'm stingy.
Ooh,
Yeah, you
God
you don't-
says
He doesn't let us into his world very much.
There's
Hmm.
I don't know. Do I want to go in there?
No, Jesus.
I hope that our video.
He's like,
continues to
dude, you're
record.
sitting next to me in a taco hut. I don't know why I'm not letting you in my world very much.
You're making me hungry.
You're in a taco hat.
Oh, your doggy.
I love your taco cowboy hat. That is amazing.
Love it. Oh, you got the beagle there too. Oh my gosh, your animals are so amazing. I love it.
He is
He's the
sweet.
best. He's
Yeah.
blind.
He sees with his heart.
Oh,
Aw.
that's cute.
Yeah, he's really sweet. Hey, I'm super afraid our video is gonna just die. So sorry. Uh-oh.
We got about 15 minutes left, so we totally understand if you guys cut out. It happens. But yeah, we've only got about 15 minutes left, so we can start
Yeah.
wrapping this up. I did want to ask Brian and Gretchen how long you guys have been together. How long have you guys been married? I'm just curious. You said you wrote in 1999. How long have you guys been together?
We yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to get that to charge. I think it's charging, baby. I'm not sure. It has a little ACDC symbol there. We got married in 2012.
Cool.
Can I then say shit? Like, how long were you guys together before you got married?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we can tell you about it. We should tell you more about this when you come over.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a different. That's a whole.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I got you. Okay, so you wrote back in 1999, but there was a journey to this.
Yeah, there's a journey.
I get you. Okay. I asked because Max and I have been together since 2002. So we've been together a very long time, and we married each other in 2004.
Okay.
So yeah, like we long relationship, and it's always cool to like connect with other married couples in the music scene and just get to know you guys and celebrate that. Like it's so cool to be in a band with your spouse and your best friend.
It is, and also
Anthony was saying that he kind of wants to come. He wants to play more music with me.
Oh,
You know. Although we haven't been together very long, like a year and a half or something.
that's all right. That's a fun stage when you're in that that dating and honeymoon stage and get I remember
it's
that.
amazing because some really creative stuff comes out of that.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're like talking about the future and stuff too.
Yeah. You're still getting to know each other and
Yes.
yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
We still argue sometimes, but
Yeah, you've had your major arguments, I'm sure. Like, I don't know that part, but like at least by year 2, I'd say most couples have had a pretty good argument and you've learned how to work that out and your strategies.
right. And that's the thing is like we do communicate with each other.
Yeah. And if you have communication, that's how it works, man. It really does. Yeah.
Yeah, we communicate really well with each other, so that's always good.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
What's that word? What's an argument? What's that word?
What's that? What is
Argument. I've not heard that word before. Argument.
It said something that men don't win.
Right. Oh yeah, I know all about that one. Yeah. Oh, yes, right.
That's
I'm
my
always wrong.
No, I'm just
Right.
kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I get. Okay, sorry. That was a different word for that.
I didn't. Yeah, no, there was a word.
Wrong.
Right. Wrong. Yes.
Yeah. No, I think the word for that is you're right.
Yes.
Yes.
We call it here.
You've learned this. You're trained well. Very good. Very good.
And here's the thing, like I've had to say, "You're right, babe,"
Right.
to Anthony a couple times. I
Oh
mean,
man, I always give my man props when he's right. I'm like, you were right, babe. Yeah. He's like,
yeah, me too. I'm not like upset. You were right. It's just,
just like
yeah,
I
you were right.
like you were right. But yeah, we joke around about how it's like write it on the calendar, huh? But I give him props. He's right quite a bit. Like, come on, he's smart. Like, it's cool, whatever. Like, we've been together so long, it's not worth it to like take the argument further, I guess. It's like, whatever. We laughed at each other during one argument. We were like busting up, like we were being total bitches to each other. Just laugh. So yeah, your strategies change the longer you're together. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, coming back. Okay.
Is she coming back with a costume too? That'd be awesome.
Oh my gosh, that would be.
Costume 2, yeah.
I think she's just making tea.
I'm sorry, I had to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
How many guitars do you have in your house? Like, I see one behind you. I saw a whole wall on the like opposite side of you.
3, 4,
They're
5.
all in random too. Well, I don't move them.
No,
but-
don't.
You guys don't know? You don't know the number? That's great.
How many
Oh,
do
it's
you have?
it's down to 1%. It's not charging.
Ah, my
Oh,
iPad's charging.
We
It's
might
plugged in, though.
say goodbye.
you know what?
It's
If
not
you guys are
charging.
worried, we can totally end early. That is totally fine. We can do that. Like,
Hurry.
It's gone from 3 to 1 in like
Yeah,
the
it's
last
probably
2
gonna
minutes.
die.
we're gonna hang out again. Don't worry. I'm not worried.
Let's
Like,
Yeah.
do it.
it's cool. So,
We're gonna. Mwah.
Okay.
It's
here's
only
the
9
dice.
minutes.
thank you so much for being on our show. We've
Yeah,
absolutely
thank you. You guys are so awesome, and you guys
Thank
had me.
you.
Yeah.
It was really
Thanks for
great,
having us.
yeah, we'll hang out again. It's cool.
and we
Sounds
can't wait
good.
to do this like Pictionary like open mic
Yes.
Yes.
thing.
yes,
That's
we will
so fun.
plan this.
We will message you. We'll make it happen.
Yes.
Definitely.
you.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you all for tuning into another amazing musicians hangout. And Maxine, you want to take us out?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good night.
Happy Wednesday.
Yay.
Oops.